There's a real buzz about the place.
One of London's little hidden gems. It's a really good place to hang out.
It's a little part of London that's got its own little vibe. It's easy to get to, there's a lot to do, a lot to eat and drink, nice mix of people. For one little street, it's got a lot going on.
It's just a great little vibrant street.
There's always a really nice buzz in Lower Marsh whenever there's some sort of activity taking place. I'm Helen Santa, I'm Director of Operations at Waterloo Quarter Bid. The aim of Waterloo Quarter is to increase the awareness of Waterloo. We promote it as an area to come and spend your money, come and shop. And a lot of what we do is to actually try to encourage people to stay and enjoy what the area's got to offer, be it a market or the carnival or one of the music series that we run opposite the Old Vic. And it's great the way everyone sort of pitches in and gets involved.
We have a series of events here in Waterloo which focus on Lower Marsh, and an event that's been going for some years now is Waterloo Carnival. My name's Philip Oppenheim, I'm the Managing Director of Cubana Bar Restaurant. We turn this car park area into a little mini Cuban carnival. We bring a band over from Cuba and we have Cuban street food. We serve smoothies, cocktails, street food like Creole chicken, and we turn the whole place for a whole day into a kind of Cuban carnival fiesta. So it's a great area for events going on throughout the year.
My name's Lee Williams. I'm one of the owners to Radio Days. Basically, we're a 1920s to 70s vintage clothing and collectibles. We've opened 1993. We've been here now come up to 16 years. Well, we decided to set up Radio Days in Lower Marsh because it had a nice feel to it. It felt like it had a nice community there as well. And just nice people generally, nice people, and I love it really. You know, it's full on. If you haven't been in Radio Days, you should pop in, because when you come in, the first thing that's going to hit you is the music. Your eyes will light up. You'll hear the music, and you'll have a big smile. And if you don't buy, you've had a good experience. That's the beauty of Radio Days.
My name is Martin Carney, and I own a salon called Arena, and we've been here for 14 years. Anything to do with hair, we can do it. We had a look at various areas in London, but we saw this street and it was just a complete one-off really. And we just thought it'd be a great place to set up a shop. Because I think this is what London used to be like. There used to be thousands of streets like this, and now there's probably only a handful. And I think we're one of them.
Lower Marsh for me is such a good place because it's still retained that lovely little village atmosphere in the middle of London. My name's Kevin Phillips. I, along with my wife Sheila, run the gallery down in Lower Marsh. I'm a picture framer and Sheila sells fossils and crystals from the shop. We will quite often take on the framing commissions that other framers won't do. Probably the most unusual thing I've had to frame was actually a fertility necklace from Borneo. After we'd completed the commission for the client, he came back in and said, well, before I brought it into you, my wife tried it on and here's our little girl. Which I thought was absolutely brilliant. So my wife was then saying, I'm glad I didn't try it on.
I'm Chris Smith. I own and operate Greensmiths. And what we've done at Greensmiths is to make a shop where you can shop in it just like in a supermarket. Within it, there are a number of independent businesses who operate under our umbrella. We have a butcher and a baker and a greengrocer, for example. Our staff are there to recognise you and smile at you and chat about things and want people to feel that it's their shop. It's a brilliant area to live in London because it's got its own individual character. I would encourage you to walk down the street as a whole and look in every shop window, and you'll be quite surprised at the range of shops that are here. Scooter Works is a classic sort of Lower Marsh shop because it's run by a New Zealander who got a passion for old scooters and old coffee machines. Excellent coffee, by the way.
There's a huge number of brilliant bars and restaurants, really diverse range of food offerings.
Every single shop is different, independent, and it's just got pretty much everything down here that you want it to be.
It's a really good place to hang out, you know. It's very funky, very nice.
If you spend the time and have a look, I think you'll be telling your friends about it too.